Now, the last time my next guest was on the show, we were talking about the smash hit musical Paperboy. He's back with the follow-up, which is called Breadboy. I'm down to find out what happens next because Tony Macaulay joins us in the studio. Tony, how are you?
I'm very well, Robin.
Good to see you again. Now, before we talk about the new musical, I've got to talk to you about ABBA because you're just back from London after seeing the ABBA show. How good was it?
It was incredible. I mean, all the reviews have said that it's this remarkable experience. Well, I can say absolutely, it was incredible. Completely immersive experience. And you develop this relationship with these, what they call the avatars. And, you know, they speak in between some of the songs as well as they perform on the stage. And it's, you know, you really believe that they're there with you, even though it's all this wonderful technology and it's a light show basically.
Yeah.
But then the music and the dancing and the atmosphere and everything, it's just a fantastic experience.
Brilliant.
Wonderful. And I've been an ABBA fan for many years, so it was just, I felt like I was in heaven at ABBA Voyage.
Brilliant. So, of course, ABBA were massive back in 1977, and that's where we're off to now for the sequel to Paperboy, aren't we?
Yes, so it's Breadboy, and so my customer service delivery skills were so renowned as a paperboy that I was headhunted by the Ormo bread man. So my second job in life was as a van boy on the last Ormo mini shop in Northern Ireland.
Right.
All the others had been hijacked and burnt
Yeah.
at that stage in 1977. So I was a van boy every Saturday morning. So it really tells the story from 1977 to 1982. So I'm 14 at the start, and by the end of the story, I'm 18.
Yes.
So there's a bit of a passage of time in Breadboy.
You're discovering girls, I would imagine, in this one, yeah?
Yes, so, I mean, obviously, it's the troubles are all happening in the background, all that's very grim, but I'm more interested in Saturday Night Fever and Grease and punk rock, and trying to get the part of Tony in the Belfast Royal Academy production of West Side Story, and also of trying to make some connection with the lovely Judy Carlton, who sits opposite me in chemistry class as well.
Wow, okay. So once again, this has been turned into a musical, which is coming to the Lyric Theatre.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's the Lyric Theatre from the 28th of July to the 31st of July. And it's the same team, it's the same creative team as last time. So Duke Special has composed the music, and Andrew Doyle has written the book of the play, and we've got these wonderful co-directors of Stephen Dexter and Dean Johnston, and it's just, you know, and it's a youth cast from British Youth Music Theatre, so it's you know, it's a team. We've all worked together before on this, so it's very exciting about, you know, taking it to the next stage now with Breadboy.
Okay, I have to ask, when you watched Paperboy for the first time and you're sitting there in your seat in the Lyric looking up at the stage, watching yourself up there, what was that feeling like?
Do you know, I honestly, from the very first rehearsal to the very last performance, I couldn't quite believe it.
Yeah.
I couldn't quite get my head around it, that this was my childhood, this, you know, that's my mother, that's my school friends, you know, all recreated on the stage so beautifully. And I sort of realized, you know, very few people have this experience in life, so I just want to, you know, to enjoy every minute of it. So that's how I feel. I suppose I know how it all works now.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just want to, you know, make the most of it and enjoy it this time around again.
Brilliant. So we've had Paperboy, we're on to Breadboy now. Will there be another one then?
Well, there is a coming of age trilogy,
Yes.
so there is that possibility that you know, we'll complete the trilogy as a musical trilogy as well. So the third book is called All Growed Up.
Yeah.
What Breadboy Did at University, and it features me going to university for the first time, and also features me actually meeting my future wife, which, you know, she's I'm not sure whether she's excited or terrified by the idea that there's a possibility she's going to appear on stage in a musical at some stage in our early curtain days, you know, so that'll be interesting.
So what else are you up to at the minute? Is there any more writing in the pipeline for you? What do you?
I have a new book that'll be coming out later this year, which is very different from all of my other books. It's set in Rwanda. It's got nothing to do with Belfast. Well, in a way, it has lots to do with Belfast because it's actually about reconciliation. So I've co-written a novel with a young Rwandan screenwriter, and it's actually a love story between a Hutu and a Tutsi, a perpetrator and survivor of the genocide in Rwanda. So that's it's a bit of a departure for me. It's a collaboration, and as I said, there's not a wee lad or a wee Millie in sight. It's not set in Belfast, but actually, and at the minute I'm working on kind of my next book, which is something I'm really enjoying. It's early days. I've just started, but it's a time travel adventure set in Belfast. So I'm returning to Belfast for the next book. It'll be a novel, and it's sort of my time travel sci-fi muscle is being used for the first time in a book. So I'm really excited about that.
Brilliant. So we look forward to that. But in the meantime, we can catch Breadboy at the Lyric Theatre, and it must be great working with Duke Special as well. Well,
it's amazing. He's just this quiet genius, and I have to tell you, I've heard the songs. It's the era of disco, and Duke Special has written the perfect disco song. I think he must have researched it, and it's I heard it once, and the cast heard it once, and everyone was singing it instantly, and it's almost like something that Donna Summer would have sung, in 1977 or something. Absolutely brilliant, and quite an eclectic mix of styles of music as well as that in the music as well. So yes, Peter Wilson, absolute genius. It's a real privilege to that he's kind of applied his genius into recreating my story on the stage.
Brilliant. Okay, when can we see it then?
Opening night is the 28th of July in the Lyric Theatre, and it runs to the 31st. There's evening performances and matinees as well.
Brilliant. Well, we look forward to that. Tony, as always, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks, Robin. Good to see you.
Thank you.